I definitely have to look better in this jacket than TJ does for sure. So.
Hey Cody, got to ask you about releasing the video last night of the knockdown. Was that tactical somewhat?
It wasn't tactical. It was just part of, TJ sitting there saying that it never happened. I never dropped him, never knocked him out. Numerous times I have. He's saying he never hurt TJ. He never hurt Chris Dillashaw. Or I'm sorry, he never hurt Chris Holdsworth. He said he never legally need him. Chris went on the MMA Hour, and I was straight from the horse's mouth. So he's saying all these lies and then saying it's not factual. That's the reason why I released that video. It's because he's lying. He's continuing to lie, and the truth will come out, on Saturday, tomorrow. So it's one day, one sleep, and I go in there and I sleep the snake.
What was the thought process like on releasing the video? Do you have conversations? Were people trying to convince you not to put it out there?
No, I don't care, man. This guy's going and sitting there saying that, all this stuff that are lies that we're bringing up when they're facts. They're facts, and he has nothing but the media that he goes to, and him and his coach go there and try to blow it up and act like there's something different, like on the show. The whole show was, cut and spliced how I wanted to be, act like they were the good guys. But they're not. TJ's a piece of shit. He ruins a promising career in Chris Holdsworth. Chris Holdsworth would be in this position right now. He'd be a world champion. Chris Holdsworth, I used to watch him make TJ cry. Dwayne Ludwig came up to us. I used to live with Chris when I first got out there. I kind of followed his wing. I saw what he was doing, everyone on the team. And Chris was the complete martial artist. The lifestyle, the diet, the way he trained. And I wanted to get under his wing, and he really helped me out a lot since my early, arrival at Team Alpha Male. So I went with him, stayed with him. I remember Dwayne coming up to him and before practice all the time saying, "Grasshopper." He's like, "Hey man, can you take it easy on TJ? He's got a real title fight coming up," and that's bullshit, And Chris is a great guy, very humble, and is a really good teammate, amazing teammate, and now coach. And would do that, and TJ was going in there and try to kill him and do that kind of stuff, and still stole his career up from under him. That's how TJ is.
What was your relationship like with TJ when you first got to the gym? Was he a bit of a mentor to you?
Never. Here's what it was. I went out there, and at first, I thought I was just a competitive nature. I'm a competitive guy. He sees a new kid coming out here doing really well with his team, and he was started. This is what happened. I already got pre-warned that, hey, if you spar with TJ, just watch the cheap shots. He's kind of cheap shot. I said, I'll never let that shit fly. I'll let that be known right away, Right off the bat, I'll tell TJ to take I told TJ to take the gloves off a couple times. One time he did hit me after the bell, and instantly I was like, I must have given him a look like I'm gonna fuck him up, and he instantly was right away. "Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't hear the bell. Hitting the bell," and I let him know, you'll never do that shit again. We'll be in the middle of the parking lot. I'll beat his ass.
Now with the talk.
His friend, your friend though, the whole time.
I don't know. The only time I really kicked it with him was when he came out to Ultimate Fighter, and I still kind of had my distance with him because all the rumors and Conor, calling him a snake in the grass, and that's why we confronted that guy. We confronted him out there like, "TJ, what the hell's going on? Are you with us or you're not with us? What's your rumors?" And he straight lied to all of our face, said, "I'm with Team Alpha Male. Fuck what you heard. I'm with your guys' team." So I stood up there and stood up against Conor McGregor about that, and because it's my team. Team Alpha Male is my team. I would die for those guys. And, that's a place that I needed to have a final destination to be a world champion. And this is, I would die for my brothers. That's my family out there. And, he gave us his word. And a man is only as good as the word as the handshake. And that's what TJ said. TJ said, "I'm with you guys." And, that's why I almost got kicked out of the UFC sticking up for a snake bastard like that guy.
Did you take anything from the final face-off?
Final face-off, fear. He's scared. He's scared. I can see it in his eyes. I can see it in his body. He's trembling. He doesn't put his guard up. Every time he comes with that high guard, every fight, biting his lips, he is scared. He knows what's going to happen. You know what I mean? We can talk and keep going on with this. Time's up, The time is up. I'm cutting his head off tomorrow, and I'm moving on with my career and continuing my legacy.
What kind of scenario, when you know a lot about each other's game, can you set traps for him based on what he thinks he knows about you?
Robin, I can knock this guy out anytime I want. He doesn't have a chin. I've heard him so many times in practice, knocked him out, knocked him down. That was just one of the videos that we have. That wasn't even my video, And I know we're talking about practice, but TJ is a piece of shit. The only reason I released that, like I said, he literally took Chris Holdsworth's career, So I can go out there and do anything I want with this guy. This guy is not on my level and never will be. He was never a real champion. He was an interim champion. As long as I'm in his division, he'll never, ever be the world champion.
Do you feel it's going to be, with all of that blood, is it going to be more satisfying if you win tomorrow than when you were at
Every fight for me is satisfying. It's the next step in my chapter, next step in my legacy. I was literally put on this earth to fight. This is what I was here to do. I'm willing to die in there tomorrow to come out with my belt.
When I watch your game, you're very much definitively one of those guys who, it doesn't really matter what the other guy does as long as you're doing your thing. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I can do my thing no matter what. If I'm in a close fight or I need to pick it up or set the pace higher, That's what I can do. TJ's not. TJ's a front runner. You see that with all these fights. When he's doing well in a fight, he'll get off to a decision or win. See with Dom took him down early. He was chasing. He got out of the swinging and missing that air. The last few guys that he's fought were flat-footed and was there, be able to take it, be taken down. And TJ's just winning. He's going out there just to win. When's the last time TJ's knocked anybody out? When's the last time TJ didn't knock anyone on their ass? That was pre-USADA. I'm just speaking, stats and facts. That's the honest truth right there. He goes out there and fights safe. He's not a fighter. He's an athlete. Like he said, he's an athlete. I'm a fighter. And this is the fight game.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.